Hi, it's Alan from yourweddinghub.com. Welcome back. Today I want to give you some tips on conducting a wedding rehearsal. Now this may apply if you're a wedding officiant, a judge, a marriage commissioner, justice of the peace, or minister. It'll especially be helpful to those of you who are maybe doing your own wedding rehearsal. And unfortunately, that happens a lot. Now I say unfortunately because for me and the officiants that work for me, it is just extremely important to be at the rehearsal. The rehearsal it's big time important, I'm telling you. And it's a lot of fun. So I want to give you a few tips on how to make a wedding rehearsal really effective. One of the things I'm going to tell you first of all is that the wedding rehearsal is not your ceremony planning time. You need to have that done way beforehand. Now again, for the brides that come to our chapels, that's part of the package, is what we call a ceremony planning meeting, where we sit down or have the bride and groom sit down with whichever officiant's going to be doing their wedding and just go through it and just cut and paste and plan that ceremony out. But really important, because if you start opening it up at your wedding rehearsal and start saying, well, who should we have stand where? You know what? Every one of your bridesmaids, the mums, everyone there is going to start giving you their 2 bits worth. And I've seen some wedding rehearsals that just turned into absolute gong shows. Disasters, because everybody was giving their opinion. I remember doing a wedding once and the maid of honor kept butting in and said, well, I was part of a wedding last week and I felt like slapping this girl. I said, you know what? I don't give a rip what they did at the wedding last week. That was their wedding. This is this bride's wedding. Butt out. You know, I didn't actually say that to her, but I was getting really choked with her. Because, you know what, it's your wedding, brides and grooms, so make it yours. So one of the very important things about rehearsals, and I could already tell this is going to be more than a one-part talk, but one of the important things is sit down with your officiant, figure out who all is going to be part of the procession. And I've got some videos up there on procession and who all should be part of it, what order it should be in, but figure that out. Because you know there are a lot of variables in terms of the procession. Who should be in it? What order should they walk in? But get that nailed down. Figure out which bridesmaids are going to stand in which place beside you. And then determine how you're going to walk in brides. Now, I can tell, before I even go any further on that subject, I want to stop right there and tell you need to come back tomorrow, because I know that there are a lot of different family dynamics when it comes to the bride saying, how do I want to get to the front? And it's just way too an important topic to just kind of scratch the surface on. So if you come back tomorrow, I'm going to talk about who should escort the bride down the aisle. And I look forward to joining you on that one. Thank you for hooking up with me on yourweddinghub.com. Remember, it's yourweddinghub.com, not mine. And we just want this to be useful for you in making a wedding day that's over the top. Follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and we'll see you tomorrow on yourweddinghub.com.